How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. So today we've got another breakdown video for Warzone, as I've been back on Verdansk lately, as it's nearly gone, a couple more months, but I wanted to make the most of the map while it's still here. But somebody requested that I put out a video showing them an average game of Warzone, whether it's a win or not. We do actually get a win in this one, which that is a bit of a spoiler, but it's just a sort of average win. It's not ridiculously high kills or anything like that. I know it's entertaining to watch sort of the bigger streamers and YouTubers put out these big kill gameplays, but I just want to sort of break down what goes on in this gameplay and just sort of mistakes that I make, and to show you that it is possible to win even if you're not dropping sort of 30 bombs, you know, that sort of thing. But we'll get straight into the gameplay now, guys. And by the way, this is on PS5, so if it looks better, please do let me know down below if you like the new quality, but I hope you enjoy the video. So as you've seen, we landed at Salt Mine, as I like to mix it up. My teammate goes down here. I'm going to check the heartbeat. Now I spot the guy running away. I crack his armor, but I only had 6 bullets left in the RPD, otherwise I probably would have chased after it. I hear a guy coming behind. We take him out with the Diamati, which is a very good ground loot gun. As you can see, I just picked up another RPD just to save ammo, because it's obviously 75 rounds, and that's going to take a lot of bullets. So we make our way over to the buy now, just to get a nice loadout. So today we picked up the AK and OTS class. I'm just sort of running the meta guns at the moment, just until Vanguard comes out, and then we're going to grind on that game. We make our way over to Stadium. Now, I crack that guy's armor, and these guys literally just got ghosts. They bought 2 loadouts. I get sniped by a teammate up on the far left side of the seat in there. Now, I know there's one down on my right here, so I'm sort of pinned, really. So I'm just sort of constantly snaking and shouldering, so that means when you peek in and out of cover to get information on your enemies. Now, you can also use this to plate up. Say somebody's pushing you, you can sort of keep an eye on where they are at all times, rather than just carrying away while you're doing it. So I know there's one up there, so my teammate seems to have that on lockdown at the moment. So I'm going to put myself in a vulnerable position to get a better angle on this guy that's hiding in the hut. Mount up on top of here. He does actually put a precision on me, but I managed to get the knock. Now I run straight at him and in through the window. The reason I went through the window was because obviously the precisions are a little bit unpredictable, and you never know, because it was quite close, it could suck me out. Basically, we chase after the second guy. Can't see him anywhere. And I hear coughing in the gas behind me. So this is where your headphones are really important. Same as that first guy when I was rezzing my teammate. Obviously, you can hear. He almost actually takes me out there. Sometimes if somebody's in the gas, just be wary. They are very willing just to give their life to take you out as well. As a bit of revenge, I guess. So, as we're crossing the downtown, I notice my teammate starts pinging an enemy on the far right towards the bank. Now, I'm quite confident with the AK at this sort of range, as it is kind of bouncy, but it's quite easy to control recoil, as we all know by now. This guy takes cover behind his loadout, so this is where just using different angles and positioning can be key to getting a nice couple kills. As you can see, I get the knock on him there. Always mount as well. So I know there's more people up there, because we heard fighting. I take that guy out, and then as we're running across, my teammate starts getting shot from top fire station. And we take him out. And now, sort of rotation-wise here, we know there's a team up in that building. So we decide, why not make it around the left instead? Just because it's a little bit hairy over there. And we're playing for the win here, rather than the kills. So, here's just a nice clip of a little freebie. As we're looting police station, hear a guy landing him. Managed to take him out with the AK. This is why I just love using this gun. It's so easy to use. But we're going to make our way through downtown now, and try head across towards hospital. Now, we did actually pick up a bounty on the way, but they were camping top Nakatomi Tower, so there's not really much point going for them. But as I'm making my way in, I'm just sort of looking at the map, get beamed off a guy on the roof, quickly duck behind cover, check my heartbeat. Now I notice my teammate knocks one, so I'm instantly push out and give him some backup. I start taking cover behind this. But then I check heartbeats, they're both outside. So I'm going to pop Daddy here, and this is where we both chow at the same time. That's what you call sort of baiting out. If you run out first and take the shots, do a little bit of damage to them as well, and your teammate comes sweep them up. Now, right here, I probably should have checked my surroundings, but I just did not expect this at all. So I go to the buy station thinking we've cleared it all out. Try and buy a self in the UAV, but there's a guy sat on the roof with a PKM, just snooping about with ghosts, so not much could have done there. So in the gulag now, as it's the old school gulag, which is probably my favourite. A bit controversial, but there we go. I always like to try and hold down a side because it's likely they'll peek. It's kind of 50-50. Not a lot of people run in the middle unless you're sort of cracked. But if you can take control of one side, you know they're not there. Then it sort of narrows it down. I had to back towards my spawn. Didn't get hit with my stun or Molotov. Notice him walking there. Pre-aim. Take him out. I did shoot body there because I was a little bit salty. I got killed by that camper on the roof. But there we go. Now, instead of jumping straight back in, I noticed a guy landing in there as well, but he's not landing by us. So instead of landing straight in for my guns, I was thinking that guy might still be on the roof. So it's always a good idea to do a little bit of recon for you and your teammate, just so you have a rough idea of where people are when you're landing in. Now, sort of checking around, I spot the guy at the top hospital there. So I was thinking I can make a play for this guy. Live pinging him for my teammate. My teammate actually down to hit that guy's teammate. And as I'm swooping in here, to slow it down for you, you notice he parachutes off. So I'm seeing if I can find some sort of gun on this roof, but there's absolutely nothing. So I'm just going to mark him for my teammate instead. Hit him with a pistol once. We'll swing across as he moved over towards the window, trying to shoot my teammate. I actually bottle it there. It's so annoying when it just sort of automatically vaults you off. I hear him push over, chuck up a Semtex, but he doesn't seem to peek again. Then I managed to get all my loot back, and a nice satchel as well. And there we go. So this is another good example of where we like to use different positioning and angles to take out enemies. Now we know this guy's probably on the roof, so I decided to get up top, sort of gatekeep by using the gas. If you haven't seen my video on using the gas to your advantage, go ahead and check it out on my channel. But he actually must have rotated out left. I spot him on the top there. Take him out. But basically you just want to sort of get your high ground, get nice advantages over your enemies before you engage. So instead of cutting out all this bit, I just wanted to show you that not a lot happens in this game. We're not necessarily flying at enemies, but we are sort of rotating, pinwheel rotations around the outside of the circle. I'm sure you all know what that means by now. But it's basically where you're running around the outside of the zone, keeping it sort of to your back or to your side, just so it cuts off the amount of area that the enemies can come from. And if you do catch anybody running in, you can take them out from the side. But I thought I'd speed that all up just so it's not boring for you. So basically, we don't see anybody until we get over here. My teammate actually downs a guy in there, starts chucking Semtexes in. The guy actually selfed, then he just managed to get the kill anyway. So it's towards the end zone now, start getting shot by another guy, which is just kind of strange in these sort of end zones. You will get people camping anywhere. But I couldn't work out where he was. I thought he was behind the wall. Somehow lose that gunfight. I'm not sure what gun that guy was using, but he really did take me out with that. Even though I cracked his armor, so he must have been pretty weak. My teammate finishes him off, and I get the assist for that. So my teammate reses me up, and we're going to make our way up the hill now, towards where the final zone is probably going to be, whilst clearing out any angles. But as you can see here, you know, just constantly check your angles, especially in these open circles where it's like a hill or grassy field areas. So as you can see, I'm rotating around the side of the mountain, because I've kind of cleared down the right. I'm just seeing if anybody peeks or shoots from down the left. Obviously, it's not perfect, and I can't see every single hiding spot, but it does make a big difference, just in case there is a guy sat behind something like a tree, and you will see him sooner than later. Now, I slightly speed it up here, because I'm playing it very slow here. I just wanted to get a win, because it's been a while since I got a win on Verdansk. I don't really play it anymore, but you can see him constantly on the heartbeat, checking each hiding spot where they might be. Just playing it nice and slow. I'm just trying to stress, you know, that you guys, you might see your favourite YouTuber dropping 30 bombs, but it can be kind of unrealistic to drop those every game unless you're the top elite level, which I don't consider myself as whatsoever. That's why I'm playing slow here. I can hear shooting towards the right. Now, this position I pick right here is quite a good spot because it's right on the edge of the circle. So if anybody's to the right, as they are on the heartbeat here, then I can sort of gatekeep it. Now, I figured that there was a guy sat behind the cover on the right, so I'm going to pop my precision on his head because there's only 2 teams left. So there's a team of 2, a team of 1. Now it's just a 2v2. I've noticed this guy here. Precision doesn't get anybody, but it did force him out of cover, so now we know where he is. Now I decided to try and pop my Deddy. And then it's a little bit of a mistake on my behalf. I did not check below me on the boxes there. You can see on the heartbeat as it flicked there that he was actually sat there still. And it really confused me because I thought he got inside. But basically he got around. And I make another little mistake here by hip firing. I did not expect him to reach out, so it's very well played on his behalf. He had the MP5 there, but basically I should have been pre-aiming that, or maybe took a different route. Did not expect the reach out, and there we go. But now our teammate does manage to finish it off for us there. But I just want to sort of stress to you guys in this video, you know, as I said before, you don't always have to be super aggressive. You can play for the win sometimes. Just wanted to show you a sort of average gameplay of mine, where we only got 8 kills, but we do manage to get the win nonetheless on a nice duos game. So shout out to the guy who requested this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it entertaining. So don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe for more COD content coming soon. Thank you for watching. See you all in the next video.